So, probably not relevant in this at this point when this video comes out, but I just got hit up by another company from LinkedIn, which I always love those things, which I'll tell you guys about here in a minute. A great little story here. But let's get back to it. Where did we leave off last time? Well, we unfortunately saw the death of our heir here, Bruce, who was gone too soon. He died to a wild beast. He was robust. He was intelligent. He was a valued administrator, and I just realized I forgot to turn the music back on because I had this on pause while I was eating. There we go. So, sadly, Bruce did die, and his wife, while giving him an heir of Magda, she was not the son that we needed, and so we say goodbye to Bruce and welcome the second Damian. Now, the important question to think about, because this will be coming out, God, let's see, like October-ish. And for those wondering why I record these ahead of time, well, my life gets busy at random stints of my life, and I suddenly am gone from YouTube. So I like to do a lot of these series in one go, and instead, cause I don't find YouTube series very interesting when they upload them daily. I like a little bit of a break, like an anime episode, and so I like that kind of week to week perspective. So that's why these things go out for so far. If you're not a big fan of that, I do apologize, but I always like to bring attention to that. If you're like a new YouTuber and you're like, oh my god, he's got such a predominant schedule. Bro, I'm unemployed and I got nothing but free time. So between this, writing my book, and doing job applications, I ain't doing anything else. So, but yes, with last time we left off, since our son has died in our expansion of what was the last of Maryland down here, taking this, we are pretty much just kind of waiting for Queen Winifred to either die or for us to get our war goal back after the long period of peace that we've had. So with that, we don't really have an heir right now to properly elect, as our oldest son here, Damian, comes into question. But the real question I bring to you all is, do we continue after this Damian? Do we continue to try and make America great? Terrible words to use these days, I imagine. Especially given the politics of now. Oh god, if we just had a president who wasn't. Oh, I just want an economist. I don't care what political party they're part of. I just want an economist. But do we continue on growing America, or do we call it here? Because as Damian dies, we will be around the same time that new DLC of the Cons is coming out. I actually plan to do a fresh new series on that. Probably like going up on, I don't know, maybe Monday. Yeah, Mondays sounds about right, because I don't know, we'll see. But I want to play into that, and I don't think, and unfortunately the mod pack will have to update, and when it does, the save will probably be lost, and that will be that. So I think we kind of leave it as a question here as you guys come through and watch the videos, and I will put a pause for a moment as I'll put like a comment or like a thing up for the community to decide on, as do we continue past the all the way through the bloodline. So we'll kind of see. Because I would actually think that it'd be more interesting to let this mod update and then come back and play maybe a different house somewhere else. But we'll kind of see as things go on. As we were saying, though, getting back into it, what in the world was my son Damian doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters, playing hide and seek, he claims. He looks like a ghost, shaking eyes wide open, staring at the walls. Oh no, I know what happened. He must have seen two launderers of him plucking a chicken, doing the dance with no pants, if you will. The poor boy looks shocked, and I would not be surprised if he will find intimacy difficult when he grows up. Oh, that's funny. Don't be scared. When you're an adult, you understand. Yeah, I'd rather him be, lustful at that point. So he's a little bit different. Damian is definitely not his brother. A much more capable merchant by a long shot, but and more well-rounded stat-wise, I think, than his brother was, with him being a very heavily military-focused, who we were kind of raising to be the great conqueror. Damian is a little bit less of what you'd expect as the heir. I think this is very much like the joke of You know, the guy who ends up heir because of the fact that his brother, who was in line and trained all his life, is dead and doesn't have a kid. And he's like, wait a minute, I'm now... I didn't want to be king. I just wanted to whore around all my life. And now you got this dude. So I gotta laugh at that a little bit as this goes on. Ooh, but King Truman has finally died, and that means the Hudson is open for war, which is bad timing considering our son has just died. Just to put that out there. We will restore the accolades, because we'll need that. We are still working to become exalted amongst men, and honestly, I was going to attack you, but I think, let's Duchy War the entirety of Hudsonia and wrap this in one go, I think. Yeah, let's do it. 480, with it. We got a decent amount of allies. Let's make sure we get our other allies kind of set up here. Alliance power. We will make sure that they are female, just because I want to ensure that we have some extra power behind us. Another 3K from Ontario. Honestly, I'm down with that. I know it's probably not the greatest. Let's do male, and we'll do not of the dominant line. Alliance power. You in any wars right now? No, where are you? You're not far either. It would get us an alliance, and I'm kind of cool with that, because that would then let us do what I'm about to do. So, alright, cool. Let's now, as the great Damian Wayne, in anger of our son's death, we are going to rage and wipe these guys out. The Hudsonians have caused too many issues, so we'll dedicate this war to our son, even though they had nothing to do with his death. They will feel our wrath. Let's call in these. Oh, well, can't call you in, but I can call you in. And then we're just going to call you in real quick, because it doesn't hurt our amount of prestige up the thing is. It just hurts our count in the total. So this is actually kind of good for us, especially because he's going to get natural allies just because it is a holy war, which we do not want if we can help it. Now, our allies are going to be a minute before they show up, but that's fine as we get our military fully back up. Who did I just fix? I didn't need that because I didn't have a big enough realm. Oops. Well, hey, the prestige loss is not a big deal. Okay. Ideally, this guy's just full winter. I'm not really big on the winter. The cautious leader, I'm kind of tempted to get. But this guy is also really good. So is this dude though. He's reckless. I think you're a better commander, because aggressive plus cautious means +2, and then more enemy fatalities. I'm kind of down with it. Where is the ally that you have? And we could have gone for Ivyland up here, which I might still, just to get the extra power, but let's see, who is your... he's down here, so he's coming up from the south. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I was worried for a minute that we were going to get ambushed and get attacked, so I want to make sure before that happened. They will probably hit our southern point, or they're going to sail up here, one of the two. Either way, we should be fine. Oh, yes, get them, kill them, yes, that's what we like to see. They have some decent men-at-arms. That is something we could have invested into. I guess I didn't even think about that, but that's fine. You know, every time I play these games, I always or watch these people play this, I always think, oh man, I wouldn't make that mistake, and then I play it, and then I make that mistake. Over here, my lord, my beneficiary Azalea waves me over. With a wide grin, I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth. As I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An opulent regalia set of my masterful craftsmanship. It consists of a gold scepter set with pieces of sapphire, a lamb's wool cloak that has been embroidered with a gold thread, and a large sapphire cabochon necklace? Okay. It's beautiful. A tiny but elegant inscription runs on its side stating, Senator Damian, dedicated to his trusted advisors, Colonel May and Colonel Carl. Carl. Alright. Ah, this is lovely. I will bear it as we finish our battle there. So, nice little bonuses there too as well, so that'll give us some extra attacks. Let's see how the Battle of Litchfield went. Something decent. Looks like we got some things going on. So our veteran here, Yocosta JTO, maimed Rodney, no one of importance, sadly. We did kill a random knight, or Benjamin here did. Is Benjamin one of my family? Or no, Benjamin did some flipping work. Killed one man, wounded another. Wounded another. This man just turned and slashing everyone. And then I even captured someone after the battle, apparently, which is interesting. Getting 28 kills, no, I have a 28 pros. I didn't gain kills, sadly. Oh, that's fine. Right, back to what we were doing now that we've captured some people. We will ransom you, and you can vassalize someone? Sure. I don't know. I assume... Oh, is it you? Oh, is the presidency up? Well, we've gained more land, which I'm not going to say no to, like, right? So let's sit here and kind of chill out. Ooh, we do have the presidency now. I don't think Damian wants to be president right now. I think ideally let's put someone else in charge. Now, we are principalists, so I'm not really bothered by whoever gets put. I think the old Dominion, let's put her in power. Please don't vote me. I would not like to be put into power if I can help it. There's no value. What did I inherit? I inherited some... Oh. Another member of my family passing away. And you, who's only 13 and can't be granted an appointment. Fantastic. So I have no family members currently capable of taking the territory. Alright. We're gonna raise a new family here real quick. The district of Raritan under his control, which is fine by me. I can create a principalist head of faith. Oh, we'll see about that here in a minute once the elections are over. I don't know if I want to do that when there's an election going on. President Matthew actually won. Okay, I came in second this time. All right, fantastic, excellent. Now, I didn't think I was gonna say, I was pretty sure I wouldn't get any choice to... So did he end up taking the White House back? Yeah, I figured. Okay, so we can't take the White House. That's good to know. We've confirmed our thoughts. Ooh, Dareth. Oh no, you don't have a son, and you... Why do you two want liberty suddenly? Oh, you're all the way down here. I didn't know we took Florida. I mean, hey, I'll take it. We got chunks of land down in Florida. We might go expand down there and take that state as well at some point. That might be actually kind of fun. Alrighty. Well, back to it. Let's see what we can do as we wipe them out. Hopefully these guys will calm down. I don't have, unfortunately, like a granddaughter or something. But I'm gonna adopt my own children real quick, as if mine. I'm cool with losing that, but I don't want them taken out of the family there. Cool. Which also means let's start pinning these boys and make note of them. Cool. Alright, now we've got a whole group of sons, and Winifred's dead. Fantastic. Even better news. Alright, it comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge. For a moment I stagger, blinded. A sharp peal of giggles rings out from behind, and I whirl. Richard rises from his hiding spot, another snowball already clutched in his vicious little hand. Good shot. Come here, you little rascal. Yes. We are appreciative of our children. Now we have a full household of young boys that have decided to join the family. So we're going to see as they grow stronger. Also, I need to make sure they're being educated. Let's send you off. You have a guardian, right? Yep, cool. You got a guardian. Yep. Alright, fantastic. You don't. I am not a good guardian, buddy. And then young Wayne here does not. Ooh. Adopt. Oh, yeah, because they're adopted, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, but with that adoption and everything going on, we'll have to see you all on the next episode to see what happens. We thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and as always, remember to leave a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed the show. If you didn't, feel free to dislike and leave a comment on why. Otherwise, always feel free to subscribe. Thank you all, and we'll see you next time.